Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today's topic is all about the most famous historical and architectural landmarks all over the world. These top landmarks inspires awe. Landmarks give us a sense of place. These monuments connect us to the destination and inspire travel. Although monumental to its place and its history, these landmarks should be on your bucket list when you're traveling all over the world. And first, the Sydney Opera House in Australia. The Sydney Opera House is one of the Australia's top tourist attraction and one of the world's most recognizable buildings. It's also known as one of the busiest performing arts venues in the world. To get to know the famous opera house, check the Sydney Opera House tour as a guided journey that costs about $29. Afterward, stay for a drink or dinner harborside at one of the venue's outdoor restaurants. The Great Eiffel Tower in Paris is one of the most visited monuments in the world, so you will want to plan a visit during spring or fall. Avoid crowds. Spend your money on ticket to the top of this iconic structure for supreme views of the city. At night, you will see Paris as known the City of Lights. The Eiffel Tower puts on its own light show every hour on the hour after dark, designed by the great engineer Gustave Eiffel. Taj Mahal in Agra, India. The Taj Mahal is a tribute to the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan's favorite wife, Taj Mahal. This opulent structure has been recognized as the best example of Indo-Islamic architecture by UNESCO, located in Agra. The Taj Mahal is accessible via an hour plane ride or a 3-hour train ride from capital city of Delhi. Considering the large crowds of the world's renowned site, it's best to plan a visit in the morning. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, the world's tallest skyscraper. Visitors will want to reserve tickets ahead of time. Privilege access to the world's highest observation deck at the top of the Burj Khalifa sky. Then head to the world's highest lounge, the Lounge Burj Khalifa, for the afternoon tea or champagne at sunset. The mysterious Machu Picchu Archaeological Park in Peru. The ancient Incan city of Machu Picchu sits perched on the mountaintop in the Andes Mountains at 8,047 feet above sea level. It's best to spend in the evening in nearby Aguas Calientes to adjust the region's altitude, then take a bus or hike to the citadel. It is important to know that there is an entrance fee to visit, so you'll need to book. Tickets will be advance of your trip. The Great Wall of China. Built more than 2,300 years ago by Emperor Qin Shi Huang. The Great Wall of China is the longest wall in the world, measuring 13,170 miles in length. The most visited area near Beijing is the Motianyu section, the longest and one of the most restored parts of the wall. The unrestored Jiangkou offers a challenging hike with steep inclines throughout. May and June are the best month to visit for ideal weather and stunning scenery. In Moscow, the famous St. Basil's Cathedral, inspired by the Islamic style of architecture. Located in the center of Moscow Red Square, the cathedral was built between 1555 and 1561 under the terrible Ivan IV and is symbol for the Russian Orthodox Church. Summers are short and incredibly busy, so you may want to consider planning your tour for Moscow for the fall, or if you want to handle the cold, the winter when snow blankets the city. The Acropolis, Athens, Greece, the home of the gods. Climb to the top of this rocky hill in Athens to visit one of the most impressive remains of the ancient Greek civilization, the Acropolis. Then wander the ruins to see the world-famous Parthenon. Afterward, visit the Acropolis Museum, which is filled with priceless antiques and statues unearthed from what is known as the Sacred Rock. Plan your visit spring or fall for cooler weather and fewer tourists. The Neuschwanstein Castle in Schwangau, Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle, Schwangau, Germany, built by the King Ludwig II, Bavaria. This fairy tale-like castle and its striking setting makes for a very magical experience. There have long been rumors that it served as inspiration for a few Disney princess castles. Due to its popularity, it's best to reserve your tickets far in advance. The site is one of the most visited attractions in the world, especially during summer. The Christ Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Christ the Redeemer is nearly 98 feet tall and was inaugurated in 1931. The famous figure is the symbol of both Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. It overlooks the bustling city from craggy mountain top of Corcovado, providing truly spectacular views of Rio. You can reach the statue by riding taxi or take the train ride up to the mountain. Plan to visit the early morning or late afternoon for fewer tourists, cooler temperature, and selfies without the sun's glare. The Stonehenge in Wiltshire, England. The stone circle at Stonehenge is one of the most recognizable landmarks in Europe. This Neolithic monument dates back 4,500 years and was named UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. Stonehenge is approximately 88 miles southwest of London, so it's possible to make it a day trip from the city. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. In Pisa, Italy, the Renaissance Tower. The construction of this famous medieval structure began in 1173 and took more than 200 years. It's one of four buildings in the ceremonial complex of Piazza di Miracoli, or better known as the Square of the Miracles. You can climb the top of the bell tower, then visit historic Pisa Cathedral and baptistry. The Gladiator's Place, the Colosseum in Rome, famous for Bruce Lee's and Chuck Norris' legendary fight. Rome Colosseum, opened in the 80th century AD with Emperor Vespasian's son Titus proclaiming 100 days of games as its inaugural festivities. Travelers looking for an in-depth experience should reserve a spot for the Colosseum Virtual Reality Tour with Levitali Tours. This 6-person tour skips the lines and features exclusive access to the arena floor. The tour also extends to the nearby Roman Forum and the Palatine Hill. Alright class, here is what you're going to do. This is your only and the one and only project for the whole semester in your History 1 subject. Now, what you need are materials. Bond paper as a drawing paper, pencil for sketching, and finish your drawing with black pen, or you can use your sign pen or technical pen. Be sure that the color is black, okay? Pencil is good only for sketching. Okay, and your first page of your drawing will be this Taj Mahal Agra in India. Do not apply color, just use the black and white, the pen and ink. Alright? And we have here, guys, 20 plus pictures of places or architectural structures that you are going to draw. This is very much related to our History 1 subject. And in case you don't like the picture here, of course, you can search on internet for a good angle of this place. Example, Machu Picchu. If you don't like this angle, you can always search in the internet for good angle picture for which you are going to reproduce or draw. Okay, so just take a look at the next pages, guys, that is coming on your way here, and draw them all in the piece of short bond paper. Of course, at first use pencil for sketching, and then for final touch you use your pen and ink or the black and white sign pen, or you can use your ball pen. Of course, be sure it is black, or your architectural mechanical pen. And this only one project of you guys will be compiled on a folder, short size folder, and of course you put a title, the great landmarks, the great architectural landmarks of the world. Yan ang ating title, and then of course put your name, and it will be submitted personally right here after midterm exam. So you have still 2 weeks to go, guys, to draw all of these pictures here, architectural structures, for our History 1 subject. Okay, so hope to see you and your drawings soon. Thank you so much, and don't forget subscribe and make a lots of comment on this video for your attendance. Ciao for now.